am. I'm going to need to clean that tip off. I got so much crap on there.
The sliding table. Let's move on to doing a cut with a bearing guided bit using a dust shroud and sort of a pivot point guide, or at least Festool's version of that. Now notice the fence is removed again, and I've got this little fancy schmancy guard dealy whacker doohickey, and I've got 4 holes here. I can drop these right in. Now 3 of the bolts are just these little guys. And you'll notice with a lot of this system, it's toolless. Once the initial setup is done, everything has a knob that you could turn. You don't really need any specialized tools to get things done. Right? And of course, I've got this longer bolt, and this one is for the guide. Right? So I'll push that through. Now, I'm actually going to... remove the guard here just so that we can see what we're doing. Now on most router tables, you'll find that they have an additional safety feature. It's this little guide pin, and typically there's a screw hole in the top. You would attach it there, and what that does is it allows you to bring your workpiece into the pin first and then slowly make contact with your bit. It just allows for a lot more control and a much safer cut than going right into the bit and the bearing itself. All right, now this is good, but what Festool came up with I think is better. Right, they have this plastic arm. It's got a little angle, bevel cut into the end here, so you can go right up against your bearing. You tighten that in place. And what's going to happen is your workpiece will ride against this, go right into the bit, and you have full support the entire time. There's no gap between the safety guide and the bit. Right, so this is pretty darn cool. I've never used it before. This will be my first time, but I'm really intrigued with what they've come up with here. So let's tighten.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Everything down, make sure everything is in place. I'm going to bring my plastic